Okay, welcome to day 4, inshallah. So today, as we discussed yesterday, like we will be jumping into lab. But before the lab, I just want to run through, the rest of the slides. Okay, with regards to
Mhm.
network reconnaissance tools and the other commands and other applications as well. Okay, so yeah, so packet analysis and the Wireshark we have discussed in detail yesterday. So this is a tool, nothing but which help us to capture the file, the traffic that leaves our network or our network card. It can be captured easily with the help of this Wireshark. Okay, so I will show you. Okay, we will see that how it works. Okay, how we can do the analysis of Wireshark, the real time as well. This is how it's going to look like. This is the Wireshark application. Whatever you see, it's like the IP address and the source and the destination. Okay, so from where to where, and what is the protocol IP. By knowing the protocol number, by knowing the protocol number, you must be able to tell what service it runs. Okay, like say if you see 80, that means it's the pure HTTP, correct? Web traffic. And if it's
Yeah.
HTTPS, again that's web traffic as well. If it's like FTP, it's a file transferring protocol. Yeah, there are
Yeah.
SMTP, POP3. There are so many such a protocols are there. So by seeing the protocol number, you should be able to tell what sort of traffic that has been captured. Okay, then it's not just like this slide. Okay, you can just drill down. Okay, each and every packet. Okay, eventually we'll be going to look at that as well. Okay, no worries. uh, Packet injection and replay. This is nothing but okay, we capture some packets, right? And then we are going to inject something, okay, by our own. Okay, that meaning, okay, whatever the packet that we captured, let's say the A speaks to B, like hello, how are you? Okay, so we in the middle, we capture this traffic. Okay, hi, how are you? Okay, but being the middle person, the one who captured the traffic, we're going to change something in the middle. Okay, um, let's say it was like originally hi, how are you? Okay, so now we are going to change something in the middle. Hi, something we can add is uh, hi all, how are you? Okay, literally changes the whole meaning, right? So
Yeah.
uh, yeah, so that's what the packet injection kind of thing. Okay, so we just
Yeah.
add this all in between, and then we are going to replay the whole packet capture. So it will eventually look like, okay, hi all, how are you? Okay, so originally the message was hi, how are you? But when we do the packet injection and then we replay the same packet, it will be the outcome will be hi all, how are you? So this is what the injection attacks happens. Okay, the application attacks in the web, it's mostly we call it the packet injection, SQL injection, SQL injection, cross-site scripting. These are kind of attacks which eventually happens when there is a packet being captured by the middleman. Okay, so yeah, but as a security engineer, we also do the same thing like the hackers do, but the intention is different. Okay, we as a security practitioner or engineer, we are going to use these tools just for the sake of investigation and finding out the root cause of any such attack or any such breach or whatever it is. Okay, but when hackers do use the same tool, okay, just to capture the traffic and then to know what's really happening. Okay, Mohammed, you got it?
Yeah.
Yeah. And there is another tool, hping. This is an open source spoofing tool. Okay, just it provides penetration tester with the ability to craft network packets. Okay, yeah, see,
Okay.
So yeah, this tool will help the tester, penetration tester or hacker to craft any sort of network packets, okay, so that he can exploit, okay, firewalls ideas, okay. Uh,
Okay.
yeah. uh, then host port detection, that's the host port detection and firewall testing, like nmap, okay, and hping can be used to probe ip addresses, okay. It's like hping is like nothing but like same features of nmap, okay. By using these both tools, or any one of these tools, we can probe ip addresses, okay, and tcp ports responses as well.
Okay.
Yeah, a trace route, we know that, yeah, that's nothing but, it's mapping out all the network routes. Yeah. Okay. So hping can also use arbitrary packet formats, such as it can probe dns ports. Okay, we will see this, when we literally use the hping. Okay. And dos attacks, hping also can be used to perform, flooding the destination ip address, so that it can make the source not to provide services to the legitimate requests. You got me?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a dos. Okay, so the hping is like, a little bit scary, because it does many things, as a tool, as a one tool. Something called tcp replay. Okay, so as the name says, it takes, previously captured traffic that has been saved to a pickup file, and replace it through network interface. That's what, I just discussed before. Okay, the replay,
Yeah.
the injection kind of thing.
Okay.
Okay. um, yeah, there's something called exploitation frameworks. Okay, so we call it rat. Okay, remote access trojan. Okay, remote access trojan, this itself a malware. Okay, malware, what
Yeah.
is malware? Can you just elaborate what is malware?
Malware is like dangerous or like threatening
Hmm.
data in a way, like a virus and stuff.
Yeah, yeah. So the name itself, you can say, it's a, like, mal. Okay, mal
Uh,
means, mal stands for malicious. Okay.
for malicious. Okay.
Yeah, malicious, and then where
So
for
malicious
software.
software. Okay.
Yes, that's it. That's it. Okay. So malware means malicious software that is, which is, not good for any sort of network, or, by using this malware, hackers, they just do the attacks, compromise systems, and encrypt the data, and, ask for, ransom. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So so yeah. So rat is nothing but remote access trojan, that gives an adversary uh, means of remotely accessing the network. Okay, so this is nothing but a hacker. Okay, he will target a system, and then, he will try to intrude the system. Then once he get inside, okay, he will plant this kind of rats. Okay, the rats is nothing but, it's a malware. He will just plant this kind of rat software in the systems. Okay, so that, okay, he can control remotely. Okay,
Okay.
because
Yeah.
the future, the beauty of this kind of malware is, like, it gives access to, so it is controlled by somebody else, from the outside of the organization. Is that clear?
Yeah.
Yeah. So what's here mean, from the perspective of security posture? Okay, a tester, you, okay, and me, like a kind of, penetration tester, we might want to try establish this sort of connection and attempt to send corporate information over the channel. Okay, so this is nothing but called data exfiltration. Okay, so when the hacker does this, it will be called as a data exfiltration. Okay, but we as a network tester, pen testers, okay, we can also do the same kind of testing, so that, we make sure, okay, the system is, it can be compromised, or no, uh, the system needs some sort of additional controls to stop this, or probably the system is under full security. The system is fully secured. Okay, so by doing this kind of things, we come to know the system's status, the original status. Okay,
Yeah.
and then an exploitation framework uses vulnerabilities identified by automated scanners and launches scripts software so that it can attempt to deliver matching exploits. Okay, so this might involve considerable disruption, so that the target can be failed, or the services won't be available. Okay, at the end, the data will be breached. Okay, and this framework also comprises of a database of exploits. Okay, each targeting a particular CVE. Okay, I hope we learned the CVE, common vulnerability and exposure. Okay, CVE. See, it's nothing but uh, um, last class or previous class we discussed about Windows 7, having a Windows
Yeah.
7 machine in a company, right? Is
Yeah.
this is it okay? Is it good, or we are vulnerable?
It's vulnerable.
Vulnerable, yeah. So yeah, this
Mm.
this. So how can you measure this vulnerability? Okay, I agree. Okay, our company is far advanced, okay, enhanced, and we got so many security controls in place. That's well and good. But we do have a Windows 7 machine. So what's the measurement? How you will measure, okay, the Windows 7 machine's vulnerability. This is
Penetration
nothing.
testing.
This is nothing but CVE scores. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, when we do the pen testing in such network, okay, obviously the network tool, the testing tool, will bring you will bring you out the report, having said that, okay, saying that you got a Windows 7 machine in your network, okay, with the CVE score and the exposures and all the vulnerabilities it will give us, right? You got me?
Yeah.
See, being a network
Yeah.
administrator, being one of the resource in the IT team, we may know we know that there is a Windows 7 machine, but if there is a hacker comes inside, how he will find out such a machines? By doing a scan. Am I right? So he will do the scanning, and he will get to
Yeah.
know where is the vulnerability, sorry, where is the vulnerable systems available. So when he finds out such a Windows 7 machine or any other machine such as those that has vulnerabilities, he will obviously target those machines. Okay, that is what the exploitation framework is about. Okay, so yeah, you said, oh yeah, it's a juicy, i got a I got a Windows 7 machine. Yeah, nothing, nobody can stop me now. That's it. Okay, he will get into that machine, and then he will plant the rat so that he can control the machine, okay, through this rat. Okay, the remote access trojan. You got it clear?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, okay, good. And yeah, uh, and there is something, such a rat machine, sorry, the rat framework. One of the best known exploit framework is Metasploit. Okay, Metasploit. So this is the platform which is like open source again, okay, maintained by Rapid7. So this is a company, cyber security company. They open up this. See now, the same Metasploit. See, this is the tool, okay, for remote exploitation. But this tool has been used by both, okay, the pen testers, I mean the real security people, and the hackers, okay, those bad people. You got my point?
Yeah.
Yeah. We will also do some probably some labs, in the Metasploit.
Okay.
Yeah. And then there are something like the sniper, SN1 per, okay, sniper. So the one has been like the name changed here. It's another framework, especially for penetration testing, reporters, for kind of for the sake of reporting and evidence gathering. Okay, so it can be integrated with other tools as well, such as Metasploit. Okay, and Nikto is another tool which runs automated tests. Okay, so you see,
Mm.
in the world of hacking, ethical hacking. The tools, these tools, they're compatible with each other. Okay, so we were discussing about Metasploit. Now we jump into Sniper. Okay, see, when you see the Sniper, these tools can be easily integrated with the Metasploit. Okay, so the Metasploit, it does the exploitations. Okay, but it may be bad in reporting. Okay, or generating reports, good reports. But whereas you can use a Sniper just to generate the reports. You got my point? So
yeah,
it's all about, you have like, tens and tens of tools available, but you should know to use which tools on the right time. So yeah, there are other many exploitation frameworks available. Okay, it is like, one is like a fire elf. Okay, this is nothing but injecting fileless exploitation payloads on a Linux. Okay, when we want to compromise Linux systems, use file elf. And router exploit. Okay, especially targeting the embedded systems. Okay, which is like routers kind of thing. And beef. Okay, browser exploitation framework. Okay, this is specially designed for exploiting the browsers. Okay, like from the client side scripting. And
yeah,
z yeah, and z attack proxy. Zap, this is very famous tool. Okay, um, very famous tool. um, it will scan and scripts for the web application and mobile application security testing. Okay, this is one of the best tool. I mean, more popular tool, Zap. Probably we'll be seeing in our lab. And Paco, this is like scanning and exploit tools for reconnaissance and exploitation Amazon web service accounts. So yeah, see, very much specialized tool. Okay, if you want to scan any Amazon web services, okay, you can use this Paco. Okay, see, there are tools which are like vendor agnostics. Like it can work for any type of vendors, but there are some specific tools as well available for vendor specific. Okay, this is like for if, in order to do Amazon web services accounts scanning, you should use Paco. Okay, and there is something called Netcat. Okay, this is another very simple but very effective tool for Netcat. Okay, we call it NC as well. It's available for both Windows and Linux. This is mainly used for port scanning and fingerprinting. Okay, so what can you do? You can just the following command: echo head NC, the IP number minus V and the port number. Okay, what it will do? It will attempt to connect to the HTTP port on a server and return any banner by sending the header. Okay, so
yeah.
what you can do by this command? Okay, let's say www dot alansar.com.kw. Okay, this is like Al Ansar charity or Al Ansar Masjid. It could be anything. Okay, so okay, so this Al Ansar.
Also,
Sorry,
uh, I I don't know if it's frozen or not.
no, it's not frozen.
But oh, okay.
Yeah, it's not frozen. I'm just giving you some sort of background. Okay.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
Okay. See, let's say www.support.com. Okay. So this support.com, it must be available in one of the servers, right? It should be
Yeah,
it should be hosted in one of the server, right? So in order
yeah,
to host that, okay, either they might have chosen Windows or Linux servers. You agree? Yeah,
yeah.
these are the two kind of services in the market. Okay, either they must be hosted this support.com website on a Windows server or Linux server. Okay, so and so when they host, when it comes to Windows, okay, they have a server for web hosting called IIS. You know this? Internet Information
No.
Server. Yeah, Internet Information Server, IIS. Okay, so on this IIS server, you have to host if you use Windows server. Okay, okay, okay. You are not a Windows person. If you chose to be hosted on the Linux, then it should be called Apache. Okay, because in the Linux flavor, all their services on the web hosting running on Apache server. Okay, in these servers, IIS or it could be Apache, they have their own versioning, right? So they start from
Yeah.
version 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever version. Okay, it is up to the hosting company. Okay, if they don't manage the versioning, I mean, they don't, if they don't keep the updated software, the server software of the web hosting, it's a disaster, right? It's a big problem, correct? So
Yeah.
with this netcat, what you can do, okay, you just simply probe, okay, the port, okay, the port on the server, and asking in return the banner, okay, the head of the HTTP, okay. So which eventually what you will get it, okay, the server will reply with the what sort of software it is using, okay. This is a big problem, right? So
Yeah.
as a hacker, you might know, okay, you just by having sending this IP, sorry, this command, by sending this command, you're gonna get the very huge information, okay. So okay, now oh yeah, I got a IIS version 4.0. So now you know the other side they are using IIS server, and that version also 4.0. But whereas currently the original version is, sorry, the updated version is 6, let's say 6.0, okay, 6.0. But whereas the customer using 4.0. So now as a hacker, okay, what are all the vulnerabilities that will be possible when someone using version 4.0, correct? Is it very easy? You got my point, Mohammed?
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah. So it's very easy. So see how it goes. So that's the same thing if it's someone replies from hi, I'm using IIS 2.0, whereas the updated version is 5.0. Oh, you are far behind. So imagine you might you maybe you did not installed or updated for last 2 3 years. Okay, now as a hacker, you will just go to the internet. You will see what are all the vulnerabilities when it comes to IIS 2.0. That's it. It's available in internet as well. So you can get those vulnerabilities, and you can also choose your attacking tool, and then you will start attacking them. You got it? So why we are learning about all these tools is just because, okay, these tools can be used by both the tester as well as the hackers. So as a tester, how we are going to use, because we need to know what the tool does, okay, originally. Okay, that's why
Okay.
we are learning this. Okay, and by this
Yeah.
command, nc -l -p 666 ECMD, you will get a pipe traffic of a program such as the command interpreter. Okay, so this command will give you a backdoor, okay, to a listener port on the victim system. Okay, so the victim, let's say his IP is this 10.1.0.1. So if you type something, you will get to know what he types. Okay, if you do some like copying some files to some of the folders in his computer, you will come to know, you will be notified, because by this command you are already intruded him. Okay,
Okay.
yeah, these are some following commands. Okay, we'll see one by one. Yeah, and this is something else, software vulnerabilities and patch management. We have seen already this. Okay, this the software exploitation means attack that targets on the software code, so which I just mentioned, like Windows 7 machine. Obviously it will have lots of vulnerabilities because the software that is very very old, outdated, and obsolete. Yeah, so yeah, that's how that's what, nothing but the software vulnerabilities, not just for Windows. Anything you take it, even the Skype that we are connecting through, if it's not updated, you may get lots of vulnerabilities. We heard lots of attacks happen in the Zoom call, right? Have you heard any?
Yeah. Have I had any?
Uh-huh. Yeah,
Uh, I haven't had an attack.
you
I
you
mean, I
haven't
don't
heard.
think so.
Okay, you haven't heard any. Let me tell you, before the Zoom, previously, during the COVID times, Okay, there were multiple vulnerabilities in the Zoom, video session calls. Okay, so let's say there's a UN meeting, United Nations, right? They were
Yeah.
having they were having a meeting. Someone simply, connected to the meeting, and then he was like, speaking, something where, which is not at all relevant. Okay, so how it happened?
Mm.
Because he just used the vulnerability on the Zoom software. Okay, and then he get into the meeting. So this could be anything. It could be a Zoom call, our Skype call, or maybe the WhatsApp. There are many such vulnerabilities. See, you must be, you must know something. There is no software, there is no application or web application, mobile application is 100% secured. Okay, yeah, because that's why,
Yeah.
we always get the, updates from WhatsApp, our banking applications, yeah, our Zoom applications, our Windows, our Word documents, or anything. Okay, whatever we have in our smartphone. How frequent you used to update your smartphone or laptop? Very often, right?
Yeah.
So that's how it is. So yeah, it's like, cycling. It's a complete, continuous improvement and continuous monitoring. So that is why the teams are there, and they should be able to, find out and then rectify it by developing the patches. Okay, that is what nothing but a patch management. Okay,
Yeah.
so yeah, so the team, I think this again we discussed earlier. The patch management is nothing but, there'll be like a group of people. They make sure that, what are the software that company has. Okay, they make sure everyone runs the latest updated software. Okay,
Yeah.
yeah. Operating system, OS, these are all everything. Firmware. You know about operating system, right? Yeah,
Yeah.
this you know that. And what is the firmware? Any idea?
Firmware.
Firmware, yeah.
Um, I do know what it is. Isn't it like the in the kind of like the operating system, but like runs all the programs and stuff?
Yeah. See, this is a good one. Okay. See, this firmware is almost, let's say, just imagine. Okay, when you switch on your computer, okay, what do you get first thing?
The BIOS, like
Yeah,
what I want to do.
yeah. You are right. Absolutely right. It's the first thing you get the black screen, and then it goes somewhere, right? That's nothing but BIOS, correct?
Yeah.
So this firmware it's almost sitting on the BIOS. Okay, so this is the guy who is the bridge between the real hardware, okay, and the software. You got the point now?
Yeah.
Yeah, so he's the one who controls the boot process for your PC or your laptop. Okay, and this firmware all can also can be, bug, available. Okay, so such as, our network card, our disk controller, our printer card. Okay, anything. Okay, so our hardware means what? The USB drive, yeah, the USB connection, the printer that going to connect. Okay, or maybe the camera that we connect. Every single thing is hardware. You agree?
Yeah.
Yeah, so the firmware is the one which connects the real hardware and to the operating system. Okay, so at many times the firmware, it goes untouched. Okay, see, yeah, uh, many people I know, okay, they have like, iPhone 15 or iPhone 14. No problem, they just
Yeah.
go, they keep on upgrading the applications. Okay, but when it comes to iPhone iOS upgrade, they say, no, this is going to be, kill my phone performance. This is going to take,
Yeah.
600 GB. Yeah, sorry, 600 MB, 700 MB, or sometimes, 1.5 GB. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So many people, they don't opt for it. They don't want to do it, but which is a very great threat. You 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 agree?
Yeah, yeah.
So
But
yeah,
and
so um,
the
yeah,
thing
tell
is,
me.
yeah. Hello.
Yeah, tell me. Yeah, I'm listening.
Oh, the thing is with iPhone, because I mean, I just got a new iPhone. My
Mm,
old one still
mm,
gets security updates. It's
okay.
not on the latest iOS,
Uh,
but they still give updates for security.
uh,
And like, yeah, my new one has all the updates,
mm,
iOS ones, but I
okay.
think they still do update the security on it, so you can't get through on the old ones.
Mm. So what do you mean to say?
Just that, just about the patches and stuff. I mean, like they still do it for the old ones.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. See, brother, see, see, just imagine. Okay, so that's how we should think. Okay, so how many iPhones there in the globe now?
Sorry?
Billion? How many
Yeah,
iPhones
probably.
totally?
Yeah,
Billions, right?
probably. Yeah.
You know what? You know what? Apple company, they can see almost all the iPhone that they have sold. Okay, in one single screen. Those
Yeah.
billions and billions of phones, they can able to track.
Can they
Okay,
um
so
can they see what you're doing on your phone?
no, that no, no, that's why the privacy, the law, it stops them. Okay, that is
Yeah.
why the companies like Google CEO, Apple CEO, they were called by the American senators. Have you seen any video, such a video? So
Um
Google Google CEO is grilled by the US senators. Okay, they asked them. Facebook, Mark Zuckerberg, he
oh
was
yeah, I've seen
summoned
the
by.
Facebook ones.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's how every company they call them. They say, no, are you sure that your company is not taking any privacy data or any personal data from any account? They have to say that yes, we are not doing, and they should prove that. Okay, because if they don't prove, and still they collect such data, they have to pay hefty fines. Okay, brother. So that's how
Yeah.
alhamdulillah. And see, there are rules, okay, in which it's been taken care by the government, but still. Okay, now there's an interesting part now. Okay, see, the government asking the Facebook, Zuckerberg. Okay, what if the government wants some data of any person?
Um
They can able to get.
they're allowed to.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Because that's why, as long as if the government has a proof, if someone is doing any sort of bad act, or is
Yeah.
is a threat to the country's security, is a national disaster, anything that if they think, okay, they can reach out to the Facebook. You say, we need so and so person's details. Okay,
Mm.
mentioning the person's account number, or mentioning the Facebook ID of that particular person. Okay, yes, government has a full right to get anything they want. But the Facebook or Google, they might be not be able to get those things, but when it comes to government request, they have to give it to them.
Yeah. Because I know Amazon,
Yeah,
you know their Alexa.
Alexa, yeah.
So once what happened was there was this couple, like husband and wife, they had an argument,
Mm,
and I think something happened.
mm,
And then when they went to court, they
uh,
actually found that Alexa recorded everything, like their voice.
yeah,
And then Amazon got in trouble for privacy.
yeah, yeah, see this.
Yeah.
See, now, okay, uh, okay. Now I want to tell you something else than this. Okay, did you ever notice that uh, so you might be discussing about having a vacation. Okay,
Oh yeah, and then you get
so
all the adverts and
yeah, so how it happens?
they have to listen in.
Absolutely, absolutely. That is the mechanism, that has been developed. Whatever we are seeing, we are witnessing these days. Okay, that's there. It's there. We are carrying every sort of fitnas, in our hand.
Yeah.
Okay, we are carrying the vulnerable parts.
Yeah.
Okay, we are discussing so many things, in front of our laptop. Okay, which has a microphone, which has a video. Okay, and then we have the smartphone 24 by 7 with us, right? Which has a
Yeah.
speaker, which has the microphone, everything. So that's how it happens.
Mm.
Okay, unknowingly. Okay, and you'll be just discussing with your friend. You know what, I just feel like eating. Let's go, for a restaurant. Okay, if you in this
Mm.
moment, in this point in time, if you start browsing your phone, probably you'll be getting, all the restaurant ads, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's how, the system has been, tuned.
But
Okay,
is that
so
allowed? Does that not breach
yeah,
privacy?
this is allowed. This is called targeting marketing. Okay,
Yeah.
this is a branch of AI, artificial intelligence. This is like it's a part of artificial intelligence, but they call it targeted marketing, which is allowed. Okay, so
Mm.
they just, if it could be a travel company, or it could be a restaurants. Okay, other than that, they should not able to capture anything else than the, what is mentioning there. Like if it's a restaurant company, they should be only able to reckon the food, hotel, restaurant. Yeah, pizza,
Yeah.
pasta kind of thing. Okay, then the system works. Okay, that way.
Okay.
Okay, something called 0 day. Okay, 0 day is nothing but, are you aware of 0 day?
Sorry.
0 day.
Isn't that when it initially launches?
No.
Oh, okay. I'm not sure.
Yeah. Okay. So, uh, 0 day is nothing but, it's a virus, or it's a malicious software. Okay, which has no fix for it, or no patch for it. You got it?
Uh, yeah.
Yeah. So it's something new virus, something very new. Okay, that is called 0 day. Okay, 0 day vulnerabilities, meaning a system could be attacked, system could be compromised, and nobody has any solution to fix it. Okay, that is nothing but 0 day. Okay, and legacy platform, it's nothing but no longer supported, like, Windows 7. Windows 7 is a
Yeah.
for example, is a legacy systems. Okay, with any sort of like a patches, or a developer, at the end, it could be a computer, your laptop, your smartphone, anything. Okay, when you mention it's a legacy platform, which means it's like outdated. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, sometimes, these are some one of the big vulnerability, when we leave the configurations unfinished. Okay, or having a weak configuration. Okay,
Yeah.
many times, we just leave many settings, by default, right? So we don't fine tune it.
Yeah.
Okay, even our iPhone that we buy. Okay, it just, we just, say next, and then we allow internet to all the applications. Okay, and then we complain, my iPhone is slow, my application is slow, I don't know what to do. So yeah, we need to do this, the fine tuning. We should able to configure the internet for each and every applications that is required, and for the other applications we should not give the internet access. Okay, so there are many things, that, people leave as a default. Okay, that should not be the case. Clear, brother?
Yeah.
Yeah. And unsecured root accounts. Okay, like say, many people, they buy a laptop, and since they buy laptop, they just have a one username and password, and that's it. Okay, they don't have a, like compartmental usage, like, for like one size administrator, or one account with the high privileges, and one account with the low privileges. Okay, so that the low privileges account you can use it for browsing. Okay, if in case if you want to configure something or connect this laptop to with something else, then you can use the administrator accounts. So what I mean to say, the root account should be secured all the case. Okay, so yeah, say like default administrator account in Windows. Okay, which is a super user, has no restrictions set over system access. Okay, so that's how we should be able to differentiate the account types. Okay, because why? If you leave the system with the administrator, default administrator, that means uh, once if you lost the system, that's it. Anybody can handle the system. Okay, so you have to have multiple user accounts in the same system.
Okay.
Okay, and then permissions. Okay, that's very important. Open permissions, never do the open permissions for your shared data files or applications or anything. Okay, always keep it with the with the complex permission levels. Okay, so do the permissions based on the necessity. Okay, based on the availability. Okay, you should be able to give the permissions. Okay, you have a shared folder share, and then it doesn't mean everyone can access. No. Okay, you should be able to fine tune those permission levels. Okay, so never giving the never set the permission open always. Unsecure
Okay.
protocols, we will see this is some protocols, and then weak encryption algorithms, like if you want to, we'll come to know this encryption later stages, because encryption is nothing but wrapping data with something else. Okay, so I'll just get you something, very interesting example. So the mom cooks, she prepares the bread, right? The bread,
Yeah.
slice of bread, and then will you prefer to hold the bread in a kitchen roll, sorry, the tissue paper or the aluminum foil? Which one you'll prefer?
Uh, bread, probably in the
Yeah,
kitchen roll.
kitchen roll. No, but you want to keep it for the lunch, you want to keep it for some time.
Oh, sorry. Okay, so then yeah, then the foil.
Yeah, the foil will be a good idea. So that's what, it's nothing but encryption. So you have a data. Okay, yeah, okay, okay, let's say you have a folder, okay, which is very important, and which has all the important files, and then you're going to secure this folder just by giving a password 12348. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah, so is
Mhm.
that really good, giving like a password 1234566 1234567 8 for this folder to open?
No, it's too
No,
easy.
no. Yeah, it doesn't make any sense at all. So you have important files in a folder, and you wanted to safeguard these files from accessing any unauthorized people, and then you are giving very weak password. Okay, no way. So you should have, like the very difficult kind of set of encryptions. Okay, that is what
Yeah.
about the uh, weak encryptions about. And errors, yeah, this is nobody can deny. Okay, there are many applications weakly configured, even if you configured strongly, and this is the nature of the application. Sometimes the error
Mm.
messages in certain conditions appears. Okay, which will give you,
Yeah.
which will again, it shows you some sort of vulnerabilities, right?
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then 120. Okay, see how many slides we have. Okay, okay, it's going on. Let me close with this, and then inshallah we will jump into this, because we will see this, the management and all, next class inshallah. Okay, so now I'm gonna, yeah, share the screen of the. Yeah, what can you see, brother? Practice labs.
it- I think it's loading. It's just black right now.
Sure.
Uh,
Still.
yes, still.
Okay.
But
Stop. Okay, I stopped it. Okay. Okay. Let me do the sharing again. Okay.
same thing. Maybe just give it like a minute or two to load. I think my Wi-Fi is a bit slow, so
Okay.
uh,
Still,
uh, no, it's gone now.
it's gone. Okay. Let me give you the other one now. Okay. What about now?
It's just the same. It's like grey.
Okay. Uh, okay. I don't know how to do this now.
No, I
Okay.
think it just has to load because normally my Wi-Fi is really slow.
Okay. Okay. Sister, you can see.
Yes, yes, I can.
Okay. So you can see. What you can see?
Okay,
The ACA labs.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
okay, I'll leave and join. Maybe that'll fix it.
Yeah. Please. So
It's the same thing for me. Oh no, I see it. I see it now. I see it.
you see what do you see?
Yeah.
Practice labs.
The practice labs. Yeah. Then
Okay.
network
Okay.
security assessment.
Yeah. Okay. Let's go jump into this. Without any further delay. So yeah, these are the exercises that we are going to see. This is what we have learned so far: network reconnaissance, discovery, information gathering, some shell and packet capture, replay attacks, and a little bit of forensics. Okay, and the exploitation framework. You remember the rat and all? Yeah. So this is what it is about. So let's launch this. Okay. So this is how we get into the lab, and yeah, welcome to the network assessment tools practice lab. Okay, this is what we get, and then uh, yeah. So what we are going to learn: network discovery, reconnaissance is nothing but a mapping. Okay, okay, and then identify file manipulations, attacks, and learning some shell scripts. Okay, and also do some forensics tools, and then packet capture replay. Okay, so this is the exam objective. They've given a scenario. Use the appropriate tool to assess these things. Okay. Okay. The lab duration, it will take approximately 1 hour. Okay. And we go to next. Yeah, this is the lab topology. Lab topology, we have like as the same topology as we discussed earlier. You have one server, and there is a one member server. Okay, because the server is the main guy, DC domain controller, and he's a member to this server. Okay. Um, and there's another member, is a workstation member. Okay, this is a member server, but this guy is a member workstation, normal PC. Okay, but he's a member of this group. But there's a fourth one, Linux machine. Is not a member, and nothing. Okay, is a standalone machine. Okay. Okay, so these are
Yeah.
the four computers that we have here. Okay, here, one, two, three, 4. You can see the in the right side. Yeah,
Yeah.
Mohammed, you can see. Yeah,
Yeah.
this PLB DC1, domain controller 1, domain member
Yeah.
1. Yeah, and 4 computers. These are the 4 computers. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And so next to proceed the network. Now exercise 1, network reconnaissance and discovery. Okay. Yeah, these are all we have learned. Okay. Trace route. Okay. NS lookup, IP config or IF config, nmap, ping, path ping, hping, netstat, netscat. Okay. These are all we are going to, you know, complete in this exercise. Okay. So what they say, you'll be using the following device in this lab. Please power on this device now. The device is Kali. Kali is nothing but here, this one. Okay. Go, say power on. The system will be power on. Okay. Yeah. When you click on it, after the power on, this is it. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So we get we power on, and then step 1, connect to the Kali. Yeah, we have done here. And then it says like, you know, put the username root, password, you know, to log into this. So I'm going to put root, capital PASSW0RD. Enter. Yeah, I'm inside. Okay. I'm in the system now, device. And then what I'm going to do, right click desktop and select open terminal here. Yeah. So I'm going to just right click. Sorry, where it is. Click on the desktop and click. Okay, here, desktop. Okay. Right click, open terminal here. Yeah, I got a terminal. This is nothing but a command line. Okay. So
Yeah.
what you're going to achieve? Okay, IF config. You remember we have learned that, you know, in Linux we cannot
Yeah.
do the IP config. Okay.
Yeah.
So to know a system IP address in Linux, we should use IF config. Yeah. So what is the IP address of this machine?
It's 192.168.0.4.
Yeah, fantastic. Correct. So this is the IP address of this machine, and this is the subnet mask. Okay, and the next one is the broadcast address. Okay, good, good. Okay, so step 4 is done, and so the IP address, the subnet mask, and additional network information can be seen. Okay, this is a tool, nothing but, you know, IF config is a tool where you get to know the IP address of that particular system. Okay, and you get to know as well, you know, the MAC address. Okay, see, this is the
Yeah.
MAC address. This is the MAC address. Okay, and this is nothing but IP address, but it's a version 6. Okay, this all makes sense. Okay, um, and okay, step 5, in the terminal window, type the following command and press enter. Okay, here we go. Now, what we are going to do? Can you spell the command, please?
NMAP.
Okay, which is called nmap. Okay,
Okay. Yeah.
okay. This is nothing but network map. Okay, again. Okay, so nmap is like a nmap. In short, in a longer version, it is called nothing but network mapping. Okay, because you know what we are going to do, we are going to reconnaissance, right? We are going for
Mhm.
reconnaissance attack, which is called mapping attack. Correct.
Yeah.
So we are going to, yeah, we are going to get some sort of details. Okay, so nmap dash s, small s, capital S, and then the IP address. What's the IP address here?
192.168.0.0
Uh-huh.
dash forward
Dash,
slash
yeah,
24.
slash 24, yeah, forward slash 24. Okay,
Mhm.
this is nothing but, okay, we are going to do network mapping for whole subnet. Okay, okay, there is like 255 IP address in this range. Okay, so now let's say they say what's the enter. I'm just going to enter. See now, this is starting nmap. You got it?
Yeah.
Yeah, this says starting and map. Yeah, see now? Yeah. Okay. See this? Yeah. So we run this nmap command here. Nmap, this is the command that we run. We want to do the network mapping, and what we got it. See there? It started nmap 7.0, 7.91, parallel DNS resolution. Okay. So nmap scan report. See? Scan report for 192.168.0.1. That's the very first IP. Okay. Because when you give the whole range, when you give the whole range, 0.1 is the first IP. So from the first IP, you get what are the ports are open. See this? These ports, 53 is open. All these ports are open. See the service as well. They're telling you, okay, this port number 53 for nothing but domain, okay, services, and 88 is for Kerberos, and 135 is for MSRPC. And if you come to the LDAP SSL, is port number 636. So yeah, these are all the ports that are running. See this 445. This is very very scary port. It's open because port number 445 is used for folder share. Okay, for
Okay.
sharing the file, yeah, for file sharing. Okay, that's what the 445. So this folder is this port is open. That's a disaster. Okay, okay, and then yeah, and then see there's another scan report, same nmap scan report for IP address 0.250. Okay, and there is another scan report for PLB Cali practice lab 0.4. So it get all the server, including this IP, including this machine. Okay, it went the complete scanning. You got it now?
Yeah.
Yeah. So how many pieces in the network we have now currently?
How
Based on
many?
based on the topology I have shown you in the left hand side.
Uh,
No, in the
how many's
topology.
open?
I know how many computers are there.
Oh, four.
Yeah. Okay. Very good. So yeah, four. Now, how many report that we got here? So we run this 0.0. Uh,
Yeah.
this is one, right?
Yeah.
0.1, 250 is number two, and 0.4, three. Yeah. So three
Okay.
missions has been running. So where's the fourth one?
The fourth one.
Hmm. Why it is why it's not shown here?
I'm not sure.
Very simple. Maybe the machine may be off. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
If the machine is off, then how possible the system can go and get the informations?
Yeah.
You got it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let me go for this. Like, let's see now. Okay. Probably this. Yeah. You can see this, right? See, this is the green. This is green, right?
Yeah.
These are machines are on. These machines are off. So when you make it on, inshallah, you will get it. The report as well for them. Okay, brother. Clear?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we got the nmap, and we got this. The details. And okay, now in the terminal window, now we are going to put this command. Okay. Let's say what it's going to happen. Big practice labs.com. Okay. So what do you get here?
Uh,
So here is the here
is
is
this
the
all the?
yeah, here is the command that we have given. So see
Yeah.
this? So it is
Yeah.
running the dig is running this version of Debian servers, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the website name. and the header, it has like, there is no error in the header, and flags, question section. It gives you some sort of, IP address. See this IP details, okay, and server details. When was the query time happened and everything, message size, everything. Okay, and if you
Yeah.
go to the second one, you get some IP scanners and everything. Okay, so yeah, step one in this, go to Windows 10 machine. Let's go Windows 10 machine. Power on. Sorry. And then I'm going to switch to the Windows 10 machine. So what they want to do, go to start, run, go to the command prompt, Alt A. It's busy. Yeah, it's on. Yeah, I'm going to click on this. Yeah, I'm going to the Windows 10 machine. Okay, good. Okay, command prompt. Okay, R minus A. Okay, clear? So what do you get, brother? I have shown you yesterday as well, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, see this? So
Yeah.
so this machine, this computer 0.1, okay, it is having this physical address. It is connected, dynamically, and this is connected dynamically. And this one, which has a static IP connected, as with a static IP address, which is nothing but the broadcasting IP address. Okay, see this. Okay, obviously, it's only three IP, three PCs are connected. Okay, if you get like, big network, you will see lots of, entries. You got my point?
Yeah.
Okay, and then again, let's go to the Kali, and yeah, they ask us to, yeah, here, they want us to type this tool, DNS enumeration, DNS dash enum practicelabs.com. Okay, okay, see this, yeah, this is it. Okay, so the practice lab, the host address is here, and the name server, the DNS name server is this. So these are very, very, critical information. The DNS names and everything has been, revealing here. Okay, so what you can see, so the DNS env command is used to gather more information about an organization DNS. So yeah, this is what, we have seen here. We are seeing here. So all this, trying zone transfer for practical refused. Uh, what are the name server? This is the name server, full name server for this website. Okay, and it's an A record. These are all we will see. What record type, A record, B record, and all. Inshallah, we will see. In the upcoming classes. Okay, when we go to more deeper. Okay, and there is something called RPing. RPing C4 for this 192.168.0.1. Okay, so you get the ping. Okay, so you RPing, you get the reply from this address. Okay, you make sure that it's still live. Okay, and then head and all, like it goes, uh, again, you go to this open terminal here, and then so see, from till 5, inshallah, I will do it. Okay, 5 to 10, inshallah, you have to do it. Okay, brother, from 6 to 10.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, so this again from Kali, we get to know some other, yeah, this is nothing but normal basic commands. like ls dash l, which is lambda documents, meaning you just you you are saying listing all the files under the documents folder. Okay, that's it. So you have what, there are two folders here in this. One is password and test.txt. Okay,
Yeah.
these are the two file. It's again. So what do you say? The ls command list the contents in the documents folder. From the results, a file called test.txt can be seen. Yes, you are seeing this here. Okay. Now, how to open here in this Linux? ls, sorry, Control L for clearing this. Okay, screen. Okay. Now I'm gonna do cat documents and then test.txt. What I'm going to do, I say open. Okay, I say open a file test.txt from the documents folder. This is what I mentioned here. When I enter, yes, the file is open. Okay, in the Linux machine. What the file what the file has? Hi, this is a test file for demonstration. Practice lab is the best. This is the random test file for testing purpose. I mean to say, this is nothing but to open a file in the Linux. Okay, whereas how we open in the Windows, we have a Word document, we have a notepad, right? We just go and double click and then it opens. Correct?
Yeah.
Yeah. So but here in Linux, this is how we work. It works. Linux, imagine, see, Linux is very, very, very powerful. Okay, because these things are very difficult. When you can't even do it in Windows. Okay, but why Linux is very powerful when it comes to uh, hacking and the kind of mapping, reconnaissance and the exploitations. These are all very good. But Linux is specially designed for that. So now it's very important for us to learn the Linux operating system as well. Okay, if not the whole, at least the basics or mid-level commands. Okay. Okay, now what they ask us to do, they have to do head n5 documents test.txt. So what do you see this? What's the difference from the previous one to here, this one?
Um, what's the difference?
It's very easy. See, so now the first one here, I want to see the
Oh,
whole
that's cat.
file. Yeah,
Yeah.
file, cat, I want to just, the complete files. Okay. But whereas here, I just say head 5. I mean to say, so only from the header, 5 lines I wanted to see. Okay. You see the 5 lines, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So here, so the rest all will be omitted. Okay. So this way, the Linux is very powerful, I would say. And say, so that's a head. Yeah. So now see this one. What will happen here? Tail info. What will happen, brother? Hmm? Any
Uh,
guess? See, this is I said head. Yeah.
so will this be the end of it?
Yeah. That's a simple logic. Simple logic. See, I got the end of 4, last 4 lines. You got it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's a head. I want the top 5 lines. I got it here. So here, tail. I want the tail part, but only 4 lines. I got it here. So you just, you should, is these things, okay? And saying grep. Grep means like filter, okay? Filter, practice, yeah, practice in this documents dot test.txt test.txt. Okay, so what I mean to say, so what do you got? I say filter practice. Okay, so I said filter the word practice from the
Yeah.
file. So wherever there is a practice, only those lines are shown here. Is that clear?
Yeah.
We see why we are learning these things, in first place. These are all very, very important, when we operate the Linux. Okay, when we look for any vulnerable applications or vulnerable IP addresses, we need to do this kind of commands. Okay, you will come to know slowly. Grep, okay, and then something called ls. Okay, this is again, we know ls means list the documentations. And yeah, this is again, you should tell me from step 9. You should go chmod is command, but it's nothing but change mode. Okay,
Yeah.
changing the mode. And okay, let me do it this one again. Okay, so in this here, chmod plus documents tst.txt. Okay, huh? In the terminal window, type the following and press enter. La ilaha illallah. Keyboard is not really. Yeah, okay. So before, yeah. Okay. See this? Mm, okay. Here, see, if by having this command, ls, yeah, one ls documents, okay, uh, it will list out uh, the permission level, okay, which is like read, write, execute, read, write, execute, read, write, execute. So the first read, write, execute for admins, another read, write, execute. The second level is for group users, and third one read, write, execute uh, for uh, for the normal users. So this is what I mean. Okay, this read, write, execute. This is for administrator. So if you see read, write, execute, that means the administrator has full rights. Okay, then the second one, read, write, execute. Here you can see read, write, execute, or only read and execute.
Uh, uh, for which one?
The one which is highlighted.
That one is read,
It is,
right?
yeah, it's not read, write. There's no write. Correct. Write is dashed.
Oh,
Yeah. So it is read and then execute. That's it. So here, these people, these users inside this group, they cannot write anything. Okay, and the same thing applies as well for the normal users. Okay, so what it means, say, only the administrators, they can do the read, write, and execute. You understand now?
yeah.
Yeah. So we will see this, inshallah, if I know tomorrow, with the more this thing, inshallah. Okay.
Okay.
So yeah, I think, I wanted to continue from okay, do from 5 to 10, or from the whole lab, inshallah, you have to
Okay.
take care, inshallah, tomorrow.
Okay.
Okay, brother.
Yeah.
So inshallah, we'll conclude, inshallah.
Yeah. Inshallah.
So I hope you got something, some idea, yeah, how
Yeah.
to get into the lab, and then how to do slowly. Inshallah, if you don't understand anything, just put it in the in the group. Okay, make it interactive.
Okay.
Okay, girl. Inshallah. Khair. Okay. I recommend to have a very good internet, brother. Inshallah.
Okay. Inshallah.
Yeah.
Okay, Jazakallah.
Inshallah. Yeah. Okay. Jazakallah khair. Thank you so much.
Jazakallah.
Inshallah. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Barakallah.